All right, the fall guy. No, sorry, brain activity after death. Oh, my God, I can't believe I already did this. I talked... I hope I can do this justice again. Brain activity after death. All right, let's reminisce about this one because I've already read it before. All right? When I first recorded this but didn't realize I wasn't recording, let me check again to make sure this fucking thing is on. That freaked me out. Brain activity after death. And I was just like, because in my will, I'm going to get cremated. So I'm like, even still, if you have brain activity after death, I'd rather just get thrown in an oven to just finish off the rest of me like, it's over real quick, as opposed to laying in a coffin, feeling worms going into my ears. Dear Billy Ripper, this article absolutely fucked me up. Not only is death going to suck, but also I feel the need now to make sure people don't talk shit about me as I'm dying or hear, let's get a pizza, as I'm about ready to check out for good. All right, this freaked me out here. All right, scientists say your brain still works after death, and you know when you're dead. Now, I saw a thing a long time ago where this scientist was on TV with this religious guy who was talking about people who died and then came back to life, and then they talked about what they saw and what they heard and all that. And it was all this fascinating stuff about watching people working on them and floating above the table and all of this type of shit. And then the scientist guy just killed all of it by going like, nothing has ever been dead and has been brought back to life. What you're talking about here is people having a near-death experience. Just because your heart stops, it doesn't mean you're dead. Your brain is still working. You can still, and he basically was saying, if your eyes are open, you can still see some shit. We're not sure how much. You're still alive. It's not until your brain has no functioning. That's the final part of it. I remember reading, when I read that book, A Perfect Storm, they went through all of drowning. And how your brain's sitting there firing and all that last bit of life. All this brain activity's going, trying to get your heart going, and it just doesn't happen, and then that's it. From the lack of oxygen, then your brain dies last, and then that's it. But you don't fucking live. I mean, you're not dead. You're not dead yet. Right? Anyway, scientists may be inching closer to answering one of the greatest mysteries of life. What happens after you die? What happens after you die? Don't you hate those fucking websites where you skip past the advertising and you scroll down and then they show it to you anyways? Fucking annoying. According to researchers in New York, a person's brain is still active after death, meaning in many cases they can be aware that they've passed away. A team from New York University Langone School of Medicine has been studying patients who've suffered cardiac arrest or a heart attack, which stops their heart for a period of time. Quote, technically speaking, that's how you get the time of death. It's all based on the moment when the heart stops. Yeah, but you're not dead. You're not dead. Your heart just stopped. That's why they can bring you back to life, because you're still alive. They just get the fucking thing going again. I learned all of this from one scientist. They'll describe watching doctors and nurses working. They'll describe having awareness of full conversations, of visual. Yeah, but your ears didn't die. If you scream in an ear, it's still going to fucking vibrate because it's still alive. It's still working. The heart stopped. Anyways. They knew all this shit that they otherwise wouldn't have known what was going on. According to Parnia, these recollections was then verified by the medical staff. Yeah, this is all stupid. Yeah, because you're not dead yet, sir. You're not dead. All right, so just fucking let go of that. I think, you know what I think happens when you die? I think it's a beautiful experience. I think it's what my idea of what fucking mushrooms at a Primus concert is like. I think you're laying there. I think you're totally relaxed. You let go of all of the bullshit. And if you're lucky enough after your heart stopped to kind of be aware of to be aware that you're dying, I think it would be a very humble experience. And I would give thanks for the amazing life that I had. And if there was nothing after it, I would be good with it. I would be fine with going into the ground and enriching the soil with my carcass. I don't need to go anywhere after this. I performed at Austin City Live. I then saw Jimmy Vaughn. I then went to an F1 race and then saw Primus. I need to go to heaven after that? Fuck are you talking about? Yeah. I don't think it's this big fearful thing. I don't think it is. I think if somebody tortures you to death, the torture's bad. That's the bad thing. How you die is bad, but I don't think the death, that being dead, is bad. I think it'll be fucking amazing. I think it's going to be amazing. Why would you think anything else? You can't stop it. Might as well look at it in a positive way. Remember when, who was that guy? Lou, Jesus Christ, he's only a legend. He was in that band that sang about fucking heroin. Lou Reed. I remember they said when he died, this woman said she was looking at him and he had the most, like, amazed and, like, inquisitive look on his face. Like he was totally enjoying it and just taking in the fucking experience. That's how you want to go out. You know, I'm going, oh my God, I'm sorry, oh God, doing all that shit. Fuck that. Don't fight it. Just give into it. What are you, special? You going to keep fucking living like a vampire? I'm trying not to talk all sports because I know people are fucking get nuts with that sometimes. So let me fucking go. First of all, I'm really cursing a lot. I don't know why. Probably because I was on a plane today, and I always suck after I've been on a plane. But let's get back to drugs and booze. All right? This is what I realized. I like getting fucked up. I do. I really enjoy it. I like getting hammered or fucking, you know, every once in a while smoking some weed. I do. And I'm not an addictive personality, as the cops show up to see what's under my bed right now. I hope you guys could hear the siren in the background. I hope you didn't think I was alluding to the fact that I killed a hooker or something. I was talking about drugs. A siren went by. Sometimes this fucking thing doesn't pick it up. Anyways, so like now I haven't drank or done anything for like 67 days, and I could go for the rest of my life. I could do it, but it's like really, I don't know, it's boring. I don't know how, like, I have to commend everybody who gets into a program and just fucking does that. I don't know how you do it, but it's amazing. And I feel like, in a way, by me saying how fucking boring it is, I'm actually fucking with your sobriety, so I apologize. But, have you guys been watching Burr, by the way? Going sober for October, and I believe Tom Segura, they always do like those battles, like losing weight and being sober and all that shit. And I think Joe Rogan is doing it too. So all I know about what I know about the three of them, November better get in the fetal position because I have a feeling they're going to come back strong. I know I am. I think I am. I don't know. I like losing the weight and that type of shit, but I think I'm going to be. I would like to be more of someone who picks his battles when I drink. You know, like, I got to tell you, Austin is a hard place not to be drinking. Like, when we went to go see Jimmy Vaughn, like, we were sitting at this table with some other people that knew Jimmy, and they were the nicest people ever. And a couple of them that were at the table were fucking just doing shots. And I swear to God, they did like 3 shots in an hour, and these people could drink because they were just totally, like, fine. And I would be lying to you if I wasn't looking at them drinking going, God damn it, I would kill for one of those right now. And I was trying to rationalize it. Like, what if I just did one? And this is the weird thing about me. I'm a habit guy, so I'm not like a chemical person, I don't think. So, but if I just do that one, how I work is I immediately have to order a water after that and let the buzz start to fade. All right? Because if I don't, then I'm going to get another, then I'm going to get another. But I got this weird thing with the water. It's almost like I threw it in my face, and I wake up going like, all right, dude, settle down. But if I don't do that, I definitely put a dent in a bottle. But I don't know, last night, man, at that Primus show, I'm not blaming Primus here when I fucking go off the wagon, but I was just like, you know what? Am I going to try mushrooms? The fuck who tries mushrooms for the first time at 49, just had a kid? I can't have that on my resume, right? Plus, I also think the first time you do them, you should probably be in your house where you feel safe, but I can't do that now because I'm a dad. And I don't think it would be smart to do it at a concert while I watched a fucking elephant doing somersaults on a trampoline. I don't know. I'm just throwing this shit out here. If anybody has any suggestions how to walk that line. Anyways, now that I've talked about recreational drugs here, are those recreational? I don't even know what. I just always hear that word on the fucking news. Here's a great one. 38-year-old bus driver makes college hoops team. Billy Girl, did you see this article on Barstool? Sounds like someone you would commend on a job well done. You're always telling people it's never too late. On the flip side, what are the negatives here? Does anyone lose out? Hey, man, if you can't beat out a 6'8", 380-pound fucking 38-year-old guy, it's on Barstool Sports, which, by the way, is, that's got to be the best combination of being hilarious and then also letting you know what's going on in sports. How old? Let's see this guy. 38 years old. He's going to be 39 in November. He's 6'8" and weighed 380 pounds. He's 38, weighs 380. You know what's funny? To get 380 pounds, all you have to do is just gain, at 38 years of age, all you have to do is just gain 10 pounds a year. You know? For the first, I don't know how many years, people are like, oh my God, the kid's emaciated. Then all of a sudden, right? You're 9 years old, you're 90 pounds. Like, what the fuck? 10, you're 100, 20, you're 200, and next, 380. He just kept getting big, like giantism, but you just keep eating. You're asking me, what is the downside? Downside. A little slip there. What is the downside? Maybe is blowing out his Achilles. I mean, I don't feel bad if somebody can't beat out a fucking soon-to-be 39-year-old, 380-pound, 6'8" guy. At that division, whatever division that is. That's amazing. Good for him, man. Good for him. You know what it is? He said his basketball dream died, and he's 38 years old, going to be 39. He has 2 teenage kids. It's like, there's where your dream died. You fucking had the kids, man. And you're a good dad, I bet. So you're just like, I got to take whatever job I can get.